automatic and support. Okay. Okay. Greetings, greetings, my peeps. Yeah, so one of the things. Oh,
Bluetooth mode.
one of the things that I want to talk about is what we are going through here in Jamaica and also other parts of the Caribbean. You know, based on the Category 5 Hurricane Melissa, that ravaged Jamaica, especially down in the St. Elizabeth, or I could say the West area, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, Manchester, Trelawney, even parts of St. Anne. What we really need right now is for everyone to rally around, you know, those that are even mostly affected. Most of those who are highly affected by the hurricane, even though we know that right across the island was affected because we have tremendous rainfall long before the system impact the island. Even in some areas, trees were already coming down because the earth was already saturated, badly. Even a week before it made landfall here in Jamaica, we heard that 14 people have lost their life in Haiti as a result of downed trees, which would have caused from land slippage or soil erosion. But the thing is that right now, what we need to focus on is rebuilding. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket to get some spring water, and there was this teacher who said she's making up a list to get some care package for some of her students' parents because they have lost their jobs. A lot of jobs will be lost until everything get back to normal. So right now, what we need to do is, to start it to show some solidarity, love. We need to start it to support each other. You know, throughout the passage of the hurricane, I was out there, as an aspired YouTuber, catching footage. Melissa become a Cat 5, and I think the number is even higher than a Cat 5. You know, I was out there gathering footage, you know, and I was checking up on people all about try to see if they are safe and what they were living in and if it could have you know endured through the hurricane. And I was here one morning, 1 wee hours of the morning. I got a dream about this particular person, which is a childhood friend. And I went into the village to see what the ocean was going on with, because we have a lot of spin-off in cyclones. We have a lot of spin-off in cyclones and, storm force wind. And when I was coming back, I saw the same person that had job up in my dream. And I said to her, what's up? What's going on? You see if you button up and everything already? She said no, she don't have anything to button up. And this is the way how the universe work. You draw up people if you are a certain person who vibrate a certain way, because they need help, and life is important. Life is important out of everything else. The disaster can come and it can destroy everything, every physical thing, but the soul is very important, and as you know that we are soul, we are the soul in our body, experiencing the good, the bad, the ugly, and indifference, you know. So, oh, greetings, greetings. Hey, my friend. Yeah, so as I was saying, life is the most important thing. We are a soul in a physical body. So what happen a lot of times is that, experiencing the good, the bad, the ugly, and indifference, sometimes can take away infrastructure, can take away, everything that you ever earned, in life. But, life is an experience, the soul experiencing, you know, in this life, in a physical body. So with what Hurricane Melissa does, what Merck did, the damage that it has done, it's an experience. You know, I'm sure that this won't mean anything to a lot of folks, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do to change that. My tripod just got broken, and it's not easy to hold it in my hand, to keep it steady. Yes, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the live. First time going live, but there is so much, to say, so much to import right now. Impart. So I was like I was saying earlier, I was in the supermarket yesterday. I went to get some spring water, and there was a teacher who was saying that a lot of her students' parents lost their job, so she's doing a care package. So we seek to help in whichever way we can, no matter how small the token is. So I gave her, some funds, and said, see how far this can go, because we all need support at this time. And the fact that the place were highly damaged, a lot of business place will not be open until after, till a few months or so. So a lot of people would eventually lose their job, you know. Yes, guys. So thank you for joining the live. You can comment on all of that. Let me see what's on your mind. But the topic really is really support, rallying around each other and supporting each other. That is the topic. Tripod got broken, man. How is this going to make it down, drop out? There's some music in the background in the meantime. People are crying, their innocent are dying. Why? Too much bloodshedding. Yes, unnecessary grave digging. We want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. My people are crying. Why? Their innocent are dying. Why? Too much bloodshedding. Yes, unnecessary grave digging. We want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. All the shooting, arms behind the guns. Those who make the decision, who they should rob and rape and whose life they should take. We want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. I want to know what the children have to do with it. When man and man in a confrontation, them choose to slow the little ones. Stop from taking revenge on our children. Oh, crime and violence, we want it over. Crime and violence, we want it over. It is so sad. Oh, so much heartaches and pain leave us so confused. Oh, the parents find it hard to overcome the tragedy that they are going through because of you and your feud going about killing off their little youth, rape and abuse. Whoa, whoa. We want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. That is one of my original songs, you know. If you check my YouTube page, you can see a few of them there. This one is called Crime and Violence Against Children, you know. Oh, oh, oh. Want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. So you know what I'm doing, a lot of stuff, preparation. That's what we have to do right now, prepare and rebuild and clean, re-clean. Yeah, man. After the hurricane passes, a whole lot of rain and the place becomes saturated. Place smell moldy, you know. A lot of washing to take place. Try to get back things back up and running. So right now what I'm doing, while I'm vibing, playing one of my original soundtrack in the background. I'm gonna try get some costumes up and running to see if I can bring back the joy into the hearts of the people for the Christmas. John Kuno joy, you know, African spirit, African spirit of joy, you know. Yeah, man, that is it. Yes, my peeps, thanks for joining the live. You know, thank you for the support. Yeah, give thanks. You know, it's the only way we can, get the information out there and to also support who need the support at the same time. Because, a lot of us has been impacted by, the disaster. But at the same time in life, we have been impacted in different ways. So what we need to do is just rally around each other, sometimes it's not necessarily a tropical disaster, but there are other disasters in life, sometimes even your system itself, work against you. Sometimes based on what you put in it can also allow it to malfunction, and that is how you have people sometimes rallying around, giving you the care, help you to bounce back. People are crying, why? Their innocent are dying, why? So much bloodshedding, yes. And this is very begin. We want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. Yeah, my people are crying. Why? The innocent are dying. Why? How much bloodshedding? Yeah. People are crying. Their innocent are dying. Whoa, whoa. Looting, shooting, raping, murder. Looting and the shooting, yes, the raping and the murder. Among other things, yeah. Oh. Leave us so confused. Oh, parents find it hard to overcome, yeah. All the tragedy that we are going through, one day it will all gonna get. One day it will all gonna get. Yes, my peeps, so, you know, I'm here preparing up some costumes because, you know, the Christmas season is coming up. And I need to bring the joy out there to the people once more. To try to take their mind off of what, you know, they are going through right now. And, you know, the African spirit of joy, you know, is within us, all of us. And that is what we call John Kono joy, you know. The music, the dance, the little scare factor, the excitement, the acrobatics or aerobics, you know. Yeah, to keep the people's spirit up again, take their mind off of what they are going through or what they have gone through with these disasters and otherwise. You know. One of the things that we need to do is to get out there also and, you know, make ourselves useful. There's a lot of people out there in a worse condition than us, you know, would really need some kind of help, even to talk to, even someone to talk to, you know. Oh, my people are crying, yes, they're innocent and dying. Oh, too much bloodshedding, yes, unnecessary grave digging. Want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. Want the crime and the violence to be over. Over. Man behind the shooting, man behind the guns, those who make the decision who they should rob and rape and whose life they should take. We want the crime and the violence to be over. We want the crime and the violence to be over. I want to know what the children have to do with it when man and man in a confrontation. Them choose to slew the little ones. Stop from taking revenge on our children. Yeah, yeah. Crime and violence, we want it over. Crime and violence, we want it over. Yeah. Looting, shooting, raping, murder. Looting, shooting, raping, murder. Among other things, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it is so sad. Whoa. Heartaches and pain leave us so confused. Oh, the parents find it hard to overcome the tragedy that they are going through. It's because of those and their gang feud going about destroying their little youth, rape and abuse. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. committing the murder, among other things. Yeah, yeah. Jah won't have no mercy on them, yeah. Jah won't have no mercy on them. Jah won't have no mercy on them, yeah. Them choose to slew these children. Jah won't have no mercy on them, yeah. Jah won't have no mercy on them. Jah won't have no mercy on them, yeah. Them choose to slew these children. Better if a milestone be tie around the neck and then be cast into the depth of the sea than to hurt one of these innocent little ones. I won't have no mercy on them. Them choose to slew his children. Jah won't have no mercy on them. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill, no matter how long it seems. Yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill. Yeah. Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race, to bring their evil devices to pass. They go against the very fabric of nature. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill. Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race, like hurricane, bring their evil devices to pass. They go against the very fabric of nature. Word from Jah messenger, word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill. Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race, to bring their evil devices to pass. They go against the very fabric of nature. Word from Jah messenger. Yeah, yeah. Pull up that one there. yeah. Your word shall come to pass. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill, no matter how long it takes. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill. Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race, to bring their evil devices to pass. They go against the very fabric of nature. Word from Jah messenger, word from Jah messenger, word from Jah messenger, word from Jah messenger. They don't have no conscience, so they do whatever they feel like, acting cruelly to Jah people. But I know that their end will be bitter, bitter than green cassava. Word from Jah messenger, word from Jah messenger. Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race, to bring their evil devices to pass. They go against the very fabric of nature. Word from Jah messenger, yeah, yeah, yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill.
We got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stop against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blighted your people's success with the power. Invest in we under your might and authority. Your people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Your warrior rise. Arise and fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blighted your people's success with the power. Invest in we under your might and authority. Your people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Your warrior rise. Arise and fight. We work so hard and we cannot get no pay. The bills are doubling and we got no other way. We devoted all the time to do their work. Arise and fight. My people has been dealt with in their cruelty and hate, treated like a floor mat in their business place. Them tell lie on them, underpaid and disgrace. Us of classism and their racist ways. We got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blind teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blight teach our people success with the power invest in we. That's a fight to fight. Arise from your slumber. Fight to fight. Arise from your slumber. Fight to fight. Arise from your slumber. Fight to fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stop against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blight teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Got to fight the fight. Fight the fight. We got to fight from the slumber. Arise from the slumber. Let's fight the fight. We got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blight teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blight teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. We work so hard and we cannot get no pay. The bills are doubling and we got no other way. We devoted all the time to do their work. Arise and fight. My people has been dealt with in their cruelty and hate, treated like a floor mat in their business place. Them tell lie on them, underpaid and disgrace. Us of classism and their racist ways. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blight teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free. We shall prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blight teach our people success with the power invest in we. Fight the fight, arise from your slumber. Fight the fight, slumber, fight the fight. Arise from your slumber, fight the fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stop against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blind teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, yeah. Arise and fight. Got to fight the fight. Fight the fight. We got to fight the fight. Fight the fight. We got to fight the fight.
Yes, my peeps. So my culture artist. This is one of my song that I'm about to release. We got to fight against the dreaded situation in our people are got through. Even right now with hurricane, some of these things are not normal but generated at a certain point, based on global warming and other scientific experiment too, because even global warming is scientific, because nobody cares about the environment really. All these big corporations, these mega companies and plants, yeah man, so we have to create a community in which people can live in harmony and be safe, to away from the matrix, the things that is set to conquer, to control the minds, So this is the song I talk about, I'm run it back again. So I give a Bob Marley feel the introduction.
We got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stop against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blind teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand. We got to stop those who blind teach our people success.
Tripod is defective. Sorry about that.
Under Jah might and
Tripod gone bad.
Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. We work so hard and we cannot get no pay. The bills are doubling and we got no other way. We devoted all the time to do their work. Arise and fight. My people has been dealt with in their cruelty and hate. Treated like a floor mat in their business place. Them their life and them all are paid and in disgrace. Cause of classism and their racist ways. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blind teach our people success with the power invest in we. Under Jah might and authority, Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Yes, we got to fight against this dreaded situation. We got to stand against this poverty life. We got to stop those who blind teach our people success with the power invest in we. Got to fight the fight. Arise from your slumber. Fight the fight.
Greetings, my peeps. Thank you for joining the live. trying to make an impact,
Yes, we got to fight. Against this dreaded situation, we got to stop. Against this poverty life, we got to stop. Those who blight teach our people success with the power investing we under Jah might and authority. Jah people shall set free from Babylon bondage and infirmity. We shall overcome and reign in prosperity. Jah warrior rise, arise and fight. Got to fight the fight. Fight the fight. We got to fight the fight. Fight the fight. Got to fight the fight.
And I want to read some of these comments, but the writing is so fine. The device that I'm using. But anyways, greetings everyone that is on the live. Yeah, man. I want love, man. A solidarity we say now. With all that is going on right now. Jamaica being impacted by a massive hurricane, the worst that have ever made landfall in the history of hurricane. Leaving the people mainly on the Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, not Clarendon, but some part of Clarendon still, but Trelawney, Manchester, Hanover, Westmoreland mainly, leaving them like, desolation, because when you look on the place down there, it's like, it seems as if, an atomic bomb was dropped, but, our hearts goes out with them, and we here can do what we can do from this point, Other than that, I am here as a musician, just playing some of my tuning in the background, while I prepare some costumes. As you can see, sewing machine. Prepare up them costumes for the season to come, John Connor season. It's a way to bring back some joy into the hearts of the people, Yeah, man, so I'm here preparing up these costumes. In the meantime, I'm vibing, just playing some of my soundtrack in the background,
Yeah. Jah word shall come to pass. Yeah. Word from Jah messenger.
I want to name Jah Messenger,
right before their eyes.
We are all Jah messenger, you know.
From Jah messenger.
But it's just to make yourself available, you know, to the youth, you know. Because we all have a message, you know, going through this life in this flesh as a spirit. You know, we are inspired, but sometimes, you know, we are just caught up in our own focus, so we can't hear from the universe or the spirit world. But yeah, we are all messengers in our own rights, you know.
To bring their evil devices to pass.
They go against the very fabric of nature.
But yeah.
Word from Jah messenger. Pull up back the one. Hypocrites and pagans and scientists, you know, in our places doing some things, you know, even to the environment, you know, in the firmament.
Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill, no matter how long it seems. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill. Yeah.
Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race,
to bring their evil devices to pass.
They go against the very fabric of nature.
But yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill, no matter how long it takes. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill, no matter how long it takes. Yeah. Oh. Shall fulfill, yeah. They don't have no conscience, so they do whatever they feel like. Acting cruelly to Jah people, I know that their end will be bitter than green cassava. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill, no matter how long it takes. Yeah. Word from Jah messenger, prophecy shall fulfill right before their eyes. Yeah.
Word from Jah messenger,
prophecy shall fulfill. Hypocrites and pagans in high places, planning ways to destroy the human race, to bring their evil devices to pass.
they go against the very fabric of nature. Word from Jah messenger.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, so I'm here vibing out, you know. And also stitching these costumes. You know, we need to bring the joy back to the people out there, the African spirit called Jankuno joy. You know, we are all connected. So when you hear the beat, you have to rock, you have to move. Even if you are scared of it, you really want to understand what it is, Seymour, because you know you are connected to it. Something deep down inside of you still saying don't run, you know, even though it's scary. for some people. They want to understand what it is, you know. But this part of John Kuno that we do here in Jamaica, it's called John Kuno Joy, the entertainment part of John Kuno. Because John Kuno is a overall organization, you know, a rounded organization with many offices, you know, an overall civilization coming out of Africa. So yes guys, just here sprucing up and designing costume. This is a Jamaican Pitchy Patchy, Jamaica color Pitchy Patchy. This represents us. This is our country color. You know, we want to have all of them out there because everybody have their favorite. Some people love the Cowhead, some love the Arset, some love the Belly Woman, some love the Pitchy Patchy, the Jack in the Green, the Sailor, the Cuckoo or Actor Boy, you know, the Devil, the Policeman, the Cowhead, the Wild Indian, or some people that say Wild Apache Indian, you know, or the Indian Chief. Yeah, but it's all the same, you know. But everyone have their favorite character in the John Kuno from school days for a lot of people, you know. But it's our African heritage as a people. It is who we are, you know. A tree without a root shall not stand, you know. And if you don't know your root, you don't know where you begin. Or your roots. If you don't know your roots, you don't know where you begin. So this part of John Kuno was assembled on the plantations back in those time of slavery. You know, our folks would have to see what they could have savaged. What they could have savaged, you know, during those period of time. The fact that they weren't free, you know, and resource was not as it is, you know, when they were on the motherland or even today. But anyway, we design the costumes, even though this is not the exact look that it carries, but we just feel like if it was like now, and if they have what we have to work with, possibly it would have looked like this, because they inspire us through gene. We share the same genetics, the same DNA, and so we now are the new ancestors who will carry on what they didn't get to carry on. Or, you know, yeah, Jamaica, this is the pants for the Jamaica Pitchy Patchy. And the shirt, stitch this one already earlier. So these are ready now for the wash, because what happened, you know, with all these rainfall and the hurricane, and you have to store stuff, pack things away, you know, the humidity let them become moldy, so they are not as fresh as they used to be. And you know, when you're out there in the public, you know, you have to carry the hygiene. Your hygiene have to be up. You can't just carry everything else and don't carry that, you know. So first priority to have everything freshen up, smelling real good. Because a lot of people like to take photographs with John Kuno, you know, and yeah, they have to smell good. That is the first priority. Because we go for bring joy out there, you know. So we don't want anyone to have any other thought, you know, than just enjoy, full joy, the joy of John Kuno. And as you know, Christmas is just a few weeks away, 6 weeks, 5 weeks away. And as you know, John Kuno was limited to just the Christmas period. Yeah, so big up all the folks from across the world and my folks from Africa. Big up my folks from Africa. In Swahili we said Mambo Vipi, Asante Sana, Asante Sana. So just rope in, man. Kuja Apa, Kuja Apa. And in Akan, people of Ghana, we say Ashe.
From a gate.
Yeah, it's the John Connor vibes, you know. Yeah, man, John Connor vibes. Bringing some joy into the hearts of our people, despite of what, you know, they are going through. Yeah, man, this is called John Connor Joy, African heritage. One that has been swept under the carpet. If you don't believe me, check on the JCDC website or the Ministry of Sports, Gender, Entertainment and whatever else is added to it. Check them website. Not even a photograph of John Connor or a music video. They don't want to deal with it, you know. They don't want to deal with it because it goes against everything that all the things that they are involved in right now. You know, they're not upholding the roots. Even football and music is one, not football, sports and music overall is the things that put our country on top. Let the world know about Jamaica. Music and sports. And even at the grassroots level, you don't see this certain kind of development. This should be the first two things to consider. You know, sports and music. Since the world knows Jamaica by sports and music. You know, but because these things don't carry nothing where them can steal, you know. These stuff don't carry anything that them can steal from. So them not interested in it. Tripod not working. I'll give you a glimpse of what is going on. Check this out. John Connor. Yeah, so we're fixing up, you know. Fixing up the costumes, you know. Clean up what to clean up. But because the Christmas season is right around the corner. Yeah. And you know, right now everything moldy. Yeah, Yeah, man. Vibes in out, you know. Alright, which other one now? Macaulay. Yeah, man, Jamaica in the house, man. Jamaica, Jamaica. One man John Cunningham, you know, is it? So guys, these are all the costume I'm working on right now. They're scattered all over the floor right now. Just designing, stitching. And then from there, you know, we take them to the washing machine. Take them to the wash. And then from there, iron up what to iron up. Sweet up what to sweet up. Deodorize and all of that. And then from there, we take it to the street to bring the joy to the folks. Joy to the people. Yeah, man, I am a Jamaican, man. Yeah, I am a Jamaican, maroon, you know. You can see it. You can see the maroon same way. From the Akan tribe of Ghana. Tripod not working too well, guys. Something broke off of it, so it's not holding the... Because we want the thing to be steady, you know, but... We want the thing to be steady. But the tripod piece broke off of the tripod, a piece. Still a try if you catch it. Still a try catch it. Yeah, my peeps, so you know, thank you for joining the live. This is my first live on YouTube. I wanted to do this a long time ago, really. I wanted to do this because there is so much important stuff from time to time. But yeah, thank you for joining the live, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Help us grow the channel. There's a whole lot of important info that we need to put out there, and we can only do it through your support. Alright, so this has to do not just with John Kuno and music, but just the overall, you know, important information. Alright, see you on the next one.